These people are crazy. Please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much.
The claim inflation is plummeting is false.
ICE is teaching cadets to violate the Constitution.
I voted for Trump in 2024, but I'll be voting for James Talarico.
Today is going to be my peaceful day.
We're here with the crazy people. Trump called us crazy last night. Jamie and Katie. and we were crazy last night. We had we tested out our new chat room and had a few bugs, but our new online keyboard only chat where we could do real-time chatting. We followed the State of the Union last night and had a good time. I don't know if anybody had time to get drunk or anything. They would everybody was busy chatting. So although I think
away a bottle.
Jack did mention something about getting out to Jameson. So all right, hands up. Who actually watched? I watched the whole thing. I think Jamie might have. Did you, Jamie?
I watched the whole thing with little dives over to the press room and the mall just to see what was going on.
Oh, yeah, what was going on? I never did.
Well, the Oregon Frogs put in an appearance.
Yes, that was at the State of the Swamp.
Oh, that was fun. That must have been fun.
I watched that for a little while. I watched the People's State of the Union one. Both of them were actually during the State of the Union. So I only watched a couple of minutes of it and I got pissed off and shut it down. I'm a Vikings fan. That's what we do when people are losing. And Trump was losing, so out.
Well, I thought this, the picture of the night, I thought was Al Green when Al Green there. I thought that was the picture of the night right there. I love that Trump's in the foreground there, and Al Green holds up the sign shortly before they escorted him out. He's from Texas, right? Texas, is that right? Congressman from Texas. Black people aren't apes.
That they are not.
And then we had Ilhan. Ilhan had she was calling out Trump a few times. She and somebody and a couple others. They say the people in the room, the reporters in the room say you could hear what they were saying very clearly. You couldn't hear them that clearly on TV but what did you say, Katie, that she was saying here? You shot Americans?
You killed Americans.
You killed Americans, yeah.
Or you murdered Americans. I can't remember.
Yeah.
The tie behind her.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's true. What? Oh, that is
who is that?
I took that photo, so I ought to be able to. Blow that up
behind her, because that is a beautiful tie.
Yeah. Well, y'all,
we should make that the topic of like the whole show. The tie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm gonna go look for that, get that picture, and blow up that tie.
You can look at the polls while you're there.
Then we can call that congressman and say, "Hey, where did you get it?
Where'd you get that tie?" Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Let's see. Incoming 225 uploads. Here's Ilhan.
Oh God.
Okay, now I can blow up the. Oh yeah, huh? All right, let's see if I can blow it up anymore. All right, I'm busy. Y'all got to talk to yourselves.
He's going down the rabbit hole.
I'm down the rabbit hole. Down the rabbit hole. All right. Now,
I alternated emotions from feeling like that sleazy voice I had just met up with in a bar, and he was trying to get me for one drink,
Yeah. The used car salesman kind of smarmy.
That one, and then getting angry at him for saying something so horrendously ignorant, and then worried about the man because he kept mispronouncing words and slurring.
Oh, he was sundowning. He was sundowning. Ooh.
Oh, bad.
Because I saw clips now this morning, and I'm like, oh yeah, they need to get Grandpa off the stage.
Particularly trying to remember the nation's highest civilian honor. That he completely blew that one.
Yeah, and the way he tries to cover when he's making these mistakes too is always entertaining. Oh, here, I just discovered a fairly easy way to do this. Let's see if this works. This will be a new. This will be a new
cat down there.
I feel like it was a Jamie Raskin kind of thing, but I don't think it was Jamie Raskin. Jamie Raskin's pretty skinny.
There. All right. Now.
Yeah.
Now, this is a new tool I think I'm discovering, if I can go find where I did this. Now, does this move it? Does that move?
That zooms in.
Does it? Oh, that works. Oh, we found us a new toy. All right. Now, if I can just move it over a little bit. Now we can see that tie. It looks like people or something.
It is people.
It's just a bunch
it
of
looks
people.
really scary right now, though.
Who was wearing it?
We want to see who's wearing it.
I can't see who's wearing it. Who's up above it? Yeah, I didn't get his head.
This is what we do. Who is sitting behind? Hold on. Who was sitting behind Ilhan Omar at the state?
That is quite a tie. I must say that is quite a tie.
2026.
Oh,
excuse me.
Now she's going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
She said you have killed Americans is what it is.
You have killed Americans. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought have you got I'll give my serious political take is that I was pleased to see that this speech demonstrated to me they are very worried about MAGA turnout because
was Jamie Raskin.
Who that was his tie?
That was his tie.
You know what? I'll bet he got that from the guy that gave him the scarf when he got the cancer surgery.
Maybe.
The chemo treatments. The Van Zandt guy, from Bruce Springsteen.
The only reason I know it was him because he had a button on that said "Release the Epstein files."
Oh, okay. All right, that would explain it then.
So,
but I was going to get Rachel's first reaction here.
Yes, Rachel. I love Rachel.
And mine was, though, I was pleased to see that proved to me they are worried about MAGA turnout because that's all that speech was about. That's all it was about. There was not a sentence in that speech for swing voters. Not one. Not anything. And but that
of course
Trump's philosophy going back to the 2024 campaign. He believes that if they can just get MAGA turnout and get a lot of traditional non-voters to turn out who are racist or whatever he's appealing to, that he can win. And of course, I believe that worked in 2024. But in low turnout midterms, I'm not sure. When he's not on the ballot, I'm not sure that's going to work so well. Y'all got serious political takes from it?
Well, my biggest take on it, did you notice not once in the whole speech did he say anything that he wanted legislation from Congress? It was a dictator speech.
In fact, one of the quotes I wrote down, he said something to the effect of, this does not require congressional action. And I thought, yeah, that's what you believe about everything.
Right.
And you know what's dumb? what is so dumb about that, and conservatives ought to think about this, is that means because he's trying to do everything by presidential fiat, by executive order, everything, that means it's temporary.
Exactly.
You know? So when he's gone, the next president, if it's a Democrat, Gavin Newsom, whoever, AOC, imagine. I mean, they could come in and just wipe out everything he did, because he didn't make it any of it legislation. I mean, that's just the thing that's so stupid about it that I don't hear conservatives really realizing or thinking about it. They just get so excited that he gets all this stuff done. Anyway, here's Rachel's take.
My lady.
The bottom line up front that people take away from this speech was just how achingly long it was. Part of that was because of the pace. The president proceeded through this speech with two remarkably different speeds. At the very beginning, he was speaking very quickly and very excitedly, and he ran through a number of striking lies on economic matters. The very beginning of the speech, he talked about having inherited the worst inflation in the history of the country, completely ignoring the worst inflation in the history of the country was in the 1980s and the 1920s. He then talked about gas prices and misstated them dramatically. Gas prices on average are like $2.94 a gallon. He was talking about $1.85 a gallon gas. He then talked about his miraculous and best ever in the history of the country job creation. Just for context, in 2023 under Joe Biden, the economy created over 2 million jobs. 2024 under Joe Biden, the economy created over 2 million jobs. 2025 under Donald Trump, job creation was less than 200,000 jobs. It's just a wild misstatement by the president. Also, in general, talking about the health of the economy, talked about having inherited the worst economy in the history of the country and turned it into the best. Economic growth, GDP growth, in 2023 was 2.9% under Joe Biden. 2024 was 2.8% under Joe Biden. Last year, under Donald Trump, it was 2.2%. So again, just it's sort of rushing through these statements. He was bragging about grocery prices, food prices. Inflation there is actually up 2.9% over general inflation at 2.5%. Grocery inflation is up this year compared to last year. The president didn't seem very invested in the lies that he was telling about the economy, but he did list a whole bunch of them right off the bat. But as I say, some of the takeaway there, I think, is mostly going to be his pace and his freneticism. I asked our control room to pull just one 30-second clip from this front section of the speech so you can just hear how wound up and weird he was.
In fact, we're so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning until you came along. We're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I
where
are
they
You're
winning?
going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever.
That was truly one of the craziest moments, one of his craziest. That's the kind of moment I really thought we'd see more of, where he would just really go off his meds like that. But he was fairly disciplined, I must say. I mean, not compared to. I think
before he just wound down.
Yeah. Hey, Winterland, did you? God, I guess that was like 3 o'clock in the morning in Germany, Winterland. I suppose you didn't stay up and watch it.
But they gave him plenty to do with the presentation of all of the medals and the introduction.
Yes.
So you didn't really have to think.
Yeah, I actually remember that from some of the presidents who were low in approval when they did the State of the Union. It's the reflected glory stunt. If you're not popular, then what you do is you introduce a whole bunch of popular people and cabbage onto their popularity. It's in politics called the reflected glory stunt. He did a lot of that last night. He talked about that hockey team for half an hour. Winter didn't watch. I wouldn't have expected.
No, he did
nothing new.
No, actually, there wasn't. You're right. I mean, to me, as someone who watched all his MAGA rally speeches, to me, it was kind of a middle of the road, medium temperature version of his MAGA rally speeches, and I mean, even down to some of the exact words. I mean, so much of it was like that.
He definitely was not talking to the nation.
He never once directly addressed the American people, which is another odd thing about the speech compared to others. Is at some point you usually break out of the room, these presidents, and they design moments within the speech, usually more than one, several, where they turn and directly talk to the American people, which is what that bully pulpit is for at the State of the Union. He never once did that. It was just for the people in the room and everybody else bystander.
He didn't talk to Congress. He didn't talk to the people. He didn't really talk to the Democrats other than to scold them for being the evil people they are.
Calling them names. Yeah.
So it was basically GOP and maggots.
Yep. So exciting.
Praising himself, of course.
Yeah.
Nothing on Greenland, no.
Oh, and he never addressed, he addressed the Somali communities, but did not talk about Operation Metro Surge and how a success it was.
I mean,
didn't say anything.
Yeah. For a nearly 2-hour speech, there were several that was missing, and Ukraine. I mean, we just had the 4-year anniversary of the invasion of Ukraine.
Yep.
That wasn't mentioned. And what really surprised, and that I expected, because he's quit talking. Now that Europe won't let him give away Ukraine to Putin, he's quit talking about it pretty much. And but the one that surprised me is he said very little about Iran. I actually expected him to announce bombs that, in 5 years ago, we bombed Iran, we killed 10,000. I mean, I just really expected something.
Okay.
I'm trying to not take this one.
And so, I mean, Minnesota, Iran, Iraq. I mean, for 2-hour speech, he managed to avoid all those.
It's just, it was just weird. She's right. It was just weird. Just the clips I saw were weird. It just was.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play the full. I mean, no sound. Just play it in the background, and if we can dip into any of it we want. This is when the Supreme Court came in, and that was another thing that I immediately noticed. Only 4 justices showed up. And they were all 4 justices who voted against his tariffs. None of the ones who voted, the 3, was it 3? Yeah, 3 that voted in favor of his tariffs showed up. And of course, the one he really complained about, Gorsuch and Kavanaugh did show up, but Gorsuch didn't. And then I watched the moment, it'll come up here in a bit, when he shook Robert's hand, because some people wondered if he would even turn toward the court at all as he walked down the aisle. And he did, and they had the briefest handshake humanly possible. He and Roberts. And then he went over and gave this warm handshake to Amy Coney Barrett. And I thought, just yesterday you said her family should be ashamed of her, and you go over and shake her hand like you're old friends.
Well, wasn't it? It was Thomas, Kavanaugh, and who was the other justice that didn't vote to ban the tariffs?
Oh, you're right. It was Kavanaugh who voted.
He voted to keep the tariffs.
He voted to keep the no.
Yeah, he did.
Gorsuch voted. Yes, that's right, because that's where I got mixed up. In the beginning, I thought it was going to be the opposite. I thought Kavanaugh would vote with Roberts and Gorsuch would vote with Trump. So yeah, you're right. So there was one justice there that voted with Trump last night, and that was Kavanaugh. That's right.
Yep, the rest of them didn't.
And
there may be a big surprise for both parties prior to the next general election. both Wyoming and California are going to have it on their ballots to wipe out Citizens United in their states.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Yeah, that is something states can do. Oh,
yeah.
that's good. That's why it's got to happen. That was a movement a while ago, and I kind of forgot about it. But I do think didn't a few states actually do that, or did they? I don't remember if they did or not.
Not yet. Wyoming would be the first one. It's already on their ballot. California, they're just proposing putting it on the ballot, I believe.
Yeah, there's Kavanaugh. He was there, and it was just 4 of them. So we didn't even have a majority of the Supreme Court there last night.
I'm sorry. What did you say that they were voting to get rid of again? I'm sorry, my brain short-circuited.
Yeah, that was important, Jamie. Say it again.
Who was the designated survivor?
Oh no, she's
we don't
asking about
know.
what they're voting on in those states.
Citizens United, that would wipe out the dark money for political campaigns.
Yeah, to undermine the Citizens United. I wonder how that would pan out. I'd like to see that tested, whether because the court ruled that it's a constitutional right for corporations to give that money, and it'd be an interesting test to see if the states can overrule that. Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Corporations are founded in the states, so the states can set up the rules for corporations.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what Minnesota did.
So Delaware
they set up laws, other bylaws with it.
Maybe
Kash Patel was there, I think, with his cross-eyed.
Oh, I see. Winter's asking that. Was Cash there back from the men's locker room?
I will say this. We watched Biden have a drink before. We've watched Kamala do that. We've watched Obama do that. And the thing is, the difference with this is that Kash Patel is an FBI director. He is not president or vice president meeting with this team or anything like that. And that's what just boggles my brain.
Well, I think what boggles my brain was he was a drunken idiot.
Well, that too.
And it was abuse. And if I remember this correctly, it was abuse of planes that got the first FBI director fired before Comey. When Clinton fired, I forget the guy's name, but he'd become unpopular for a lot of reasons. But the straw was that he was abusing use of the FBI plane, and that was their excuse to fire him for abusing his office. And I hadn't seen that brought up. I think that's worth mentioning there. Jack, you hung in our chat room for a while last night, but
I wandered in and out.
Yeah.
And kept my TV off, and like I posted last night, everything was nice in my house. Everything was nice and quiet, and I was calm. I'd actually poured me a shot of Jameson, and I'd sit there, and it took all night long to sip it.
But
it was Sessions, by the way.
If you just stay away from these things.
Sessions, that's it. You're right. Sessions. Yeah. Jeff Sessions. But well, we had this. I was able this widget that we're using, this Rumble Chat. I like that name, Rumble Chat. That's the name of the widget that we're using for this.
Yeah.
And it has an export feature where I could just put it all on the page. So people might not want that. I mean, maybe we don't want to preserve the record of our chat.
Well, I don't think anybody got out of line.
I know, I don't either. Actually,
well,
Stir came in and called it magical mystery speech. I like it.
Yeah, he could do. He's good at that.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. We got evidence, Jack. Here you are.
That old blue guy.
So got the Jameson out. Jack's got the Jameson out. It says right there. Anyway, that's online. If anybody really wants to see us unplugged, that's our digital diner unplugged at night on the archive on Trail Mix.
Well, I thought it worked well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much you're paying for it, whether it's worth the.
Well, it may not be worth it because I'm testing it. How they get you is the free version only allows 5 people in the room.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then what they do, this is tricky, is then in order to get more than 5 people, you have to go up to 50 people for $50 a month.
Yeah, no.
So there's nowhere in between, So
it's either 0 to 50. That's lovely.
And if you pay for the annual, if you pay for the whole year, it goes down to like $35 a month. But for right now, I just paid for 1 month to try it and see if it's worth it.
That's like I subscribed to Sling for 1 month. I have to cancel it before the 30 days.
You just reminded me of something I need to cancel.
Yeah,
thank you.
You got to put those on your calendar. You always do that. You got to do that when you get those free trial things.
Yeah.
But anyway, and Jamie, thank you for your $5 today at PayPal. I saw that. That was very nice. I appreciate that. you do too much on your own to have to actually also do that. But, hey, Opal. Oh man, I've been waiting for you to show up, Opal. I did I save it? I think so. Because I've been giving you credit for it. And I gotta see, did I keep it? Anyway, I took his line. I guess I didn't. I took your line, Opal, that calling this State of the Union stain on the Union and gave you credit. That was a good line. That was good wordsmithing. We had Opal did that.
Just like your way with words.
Yeah, well, tell Opal guy basically, yeah, we have a bad life, a dull life.
Oh, yeah.
old retired folks, Well, not Katie. Katie's got an exciting life.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, you're not retired yet. So you've got to have an exciting life, right?
Well, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So how exciting is that? I play video games and I do diamond painting and I watch true crime.
What's diamond painting?
Diamond painting? You've never seen that? Basically, okay, remember paint by numbers kind of thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I did do a lot of that.
Well, these are like little plastic jewels that you you paint the picture with. So I do that. I make a lot of coasters and bookmarks because I like those things. But I've done full-fledged pictures.
Class.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'd like to see some pictures.
What is it, like a mosaic?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got an owl. I'll have to get an owl.
There you go. They've got like sun catchers and all that kind of stuff too for windows. I'm thinking about doing a couple of those just for funsies, something new, different. But yeah, you can get full kits and do it. It's really fun. Well, I like putting on true crime and listening to documentaries while I do it. So.
Yeah, David is into those big time, and they're very good.
I have a show for him. I have a show. It's called The Hunting Party.
Oh, he watches that.
Yeah, I just started watching season 1.
Oh yeah, he's been watching that.
I'm addicted. I am addicted.
It's very formulaic and kind of gimmicky, but it is good. I mean, it is kind of it's classic network gimmicky TV, but in a good way. I'm not criticizing. Yeah. It's got a good, strong. Now here's what I've been into is I've been dogs in the snow. I told you it was cold. I love videos of dogs in the snow. Here we go. This was actually my favorite. Watch this one. Watch him jump in. Can Brewster do that? What does Brewster do in the snow, Jack?
He goes out there in it. He enjoys it. He doesn't mind it. But he likes to get out. He likes going outside. He's an outdoor dog.
Well, the thing about TikTok and YouTube, once you watch a couple of dogs in the snow videos, then all of a sudden it just fills up your feed with dogs in the snow. And I started watching a couple yesterday, and pretty soon I had about 50.
Yeah.
I guess that's something people like to do, is film their dogs in the snow. Oh, let's see. That Opal guy's got somebody to play with here, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody watches the mainstream media's accounts of these events either, just the Trump haters. They can't persuade, brainwash if nobody's watching. Well, something's got him at 60% disapproval. I don't know how'd that happen.
Right.
Somebody's paying attention, because he's about as unpopular as a president can get.
I think the sad thing about his comments today on Trump is that he's sitting there saying that Trump delivered a major speech and all of his supporters ignored him.
Yeah.
You know?
Who knows?
I mean, and he's probably right.
Opal guys got something
that
on the hunt.
What is it? 38% are made up of people that just really don't care what kind of policy there are. They just kind of like the show.
Yeah, the trouble with that line, my friend ARH, is that is a devastatingly bad moment for Trump with swing voters. They hate that shit. Even if they don't like Democrats, they hate it when he starts talking like that. And yeah, I'm telling you, that speech was all about feeding the MAGA base, and there wasn't anything in it for swing voters. That's the way I see it.
Well, that's why I say the more you get Trump in his Trumpiest thing, like last night, the better it is for Democrats.
Yeah.
It's always been that way.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump starts looking good when they basically let him go out there and nobody bothers covering him because, well, he's doing the same old shit and the reporters want something new.
Yeah, when all they're seeing is the media complaining about Trump, that just kind of glosses over. But when they actually see Trump, saying mean and insulting stuff, just unprovoked. I mean, standing there last night just yelling all that stuff. I don't think that helps with swing voters if they paid any attention. But those are the clips that are getting played the most are those kind.
And if you take a look at the polls.
Oh, where did you say you put that? You put that
on the website, and the proviso there is they only called people who watch the State of the Union.
Yeah, and going over to Trail Mix this morning, Pat D's opening cartoon, The New Normal. I hear morning flurries with a chance of war in the afternoon. And so you've got this down here probably toward the bottom. We'll go to.
Oh, that's good, Opal.
Oh, what's Opal got? I don't know what they're watching. Somebody's got his disapproval. I mean, do you realize, ARH, that your dear leader's disapproval rating right now in about half a dozen polls is only 3 points above August of 1974 when Richard Nixon resigned? Donald Trump is at 27%. approval, and Richard Nixon was at 24 3 weeks before he resigned. So somebody's paying attention to something. I don't know if it's the media or where they're getting it. Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's my characterization, because all you do is defend the guy. So what you tell me, what do you call him? Opal.
To say that nobody watches the media means that he's wrong.
Now here's
because he obviously does.
If you click on the link down at the bottom, you'll get a better image.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need a better one. Okay, let's see. We get that up. I could actually blow that one up. If this is going to open a PDF, well. if this is going to open a PDF, then we're going to have trouble. I don't see where it opened it. It didn't open it. Let's see. Let's try to read the text.
I can read it to you.
Well, let's see what happens if I blow it up. No, I lost it. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know. Can we see that? Is that visible? Let's see. Let me get this other stuff off the screen. Let's see. That's almost visible. I can't quite read it. I've got it on the biggest. Anyway.
Anyway, from his previous term in office, his net positives were 78, then 70, then 76. From his first one this term was 69, and that dropped to 64 for the net positive. But what is most unusual is the negatives. He has gone from a net negative of 31 to a net negative now of 36. So this was only people who actually watched the whole speech that they were polling. So
yeah, those are. I don't put much credit for any of that. Those kind of polls.
Well, what matters, I'm the same way about presidential debates. Most of them is the numbers that matter to me are what the people who see the clips say, because it's the clips that drives most of the opinion that.
Yeah, because
clips are played.
Most people out there are like me. They didn't watch it.
Yeah, he is not running for re-election, but it will have an effect on the midterms and the next presidential election.
And it has everything to do with the midterms, my friend. The sitting president's popularity, everything. Particularly a president who only talks about himself and only allows everyone else to talk about him. They're making the whole midterm campaign about him.
I think the reason it's about Trump is because I don't know of a Republican out there anywhere that has tried to put any distance between himself and Trump.
Yeah, other than Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she's gone.
Well, he resigned. I mean, the Republicans that take on Trump always resign first. They don't stay in the party.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, you just think about it. All the Republicans have become never Trumpers, and they basically resigned. The only person I know of, well, excuse me, there is one person, Thomas Massey in, is it Tennessee or Kentucky?
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
He hasn't resigned yet.
Yeah.
I don't think he will. I think he wants to. I don't think he will resign. I think he will keep on fighting. And he and Ro Khanna are buddies, and they've been working on a lot of stuff together.
Yeah.
I mean, they're actually teaming up on demanding
Epstein stuff,
a war resolution on. I mean, they're not just teaming up on Epstein; they're also teaming up on demanding a vote on a war resolution before he does whatever he's going to do in Iran. Which I'm still surprised. I really expected him to bring up Iran more last night, and I know everybody keeps telling me I should say Iran. I always say Iran, but I remember Jimmy Carter got beat up for that when he was praying. He always saying Iran, but I think it's a signal of disrespect. When I don't respect the country, I just mispronounce it. It's kind of like George H.W., how he would always say Saddam Hussein.
You could always go on YouTube and play Iran.
Yeah. The CIA profilers told, that was actually by design, because the CIA profilers told Bush that pronouncing it Saddam was an insult in Iraq, in the Iraq language, because pronouncing that way actually means dog, I think. And so he deliberately was mispronouncing Saddam. We're going to get Saddam. Nobody says, you're right, Deutschland, winter.
Isn't it Deutschland?
Deutschland. Oh, okay. All right. It's the economy. Yeah. Let's talk about the economy. Let's talk about one of these fact checkers that I saw last night.
The topic on most people's minds.
This is a Georgia. I like to look at local. The nice thing about State of the Union is it gets a lot of coverage locally, in local media that a lot of stuff in Washington doesn't. And so I looked at some local stations here, and this guy in Savannah, Georgia, a station.
Thank you.
He did a nice job here on fact checking, but in particular on Trump's bullshit about the economy and
affordability
inflation.
And the economy. And President Trump made promises to tackle them in his first year.
Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before.
That line coming less than 5 minutes into his address. The claim inflation is plummeting is false.
See, now I like that. He says it's false. We're not saying untruth or hyperbole or whatever. This guy at the local station in Savannah just flat out says it's false.
Consumer Price Index measures prices and how they change over time. In the most recent report tracked by our Get the Facts data team, prices were down slightly since last January at about 2.4%. Then there was this claim we rate as mostly false regarding the price of gas.
Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places $1.99 a gallon.
The average price of regular gas has declined by 6%, but data from AAA puts the national average at $2.95 a gallon, not $2.30 or below. While it's possible some stations are priced lower, even $1.99, neither AAA or Gas Buddy show state averages or prices lower than $2.30 a gallon. Now shifting to crime, President Trump claimed the murder rate had a historic decline.
And last year, the murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years.
This needs more context. Experts told our partners at PolitiFact the final 2025 murder rate could be the lowest in at least 65 years based on FBI data and measurements, but they're cautious about going any further back in time, saying the data was inconsistent in the early 1900s and not comparable. President Trump also addressing a claim that investment is flooding into the United States.
In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
This 18 trillion figure is false, at least according to the White House website. A section titled Major Investment Announcements, which seems to track private and foreign investments coming to the U.S., lists a figure of 9.7 trillion. Now, we have two more claims that we actually want to fact check. President Trump claiming that the stock market broke 53 all-time records since the 2024 election. That statement is basically true. We were able to count 52 records for at least the S&P. Now, the claim that mortgage rates are at the lowest that they've been in 4 years is actually false. The low point was under 4% and happened back in early 2022. Helping you get the facts in Washington, I'm National.
I thought they did a good job. That was I watched a lot of fact checkers last night, and that was a local station in Savannah. There, I didn't get the call sign for it, but I thought they did a fine job.
And those healthcare costs.
Professionals there.
Yeah, the utility prices and the healthcare costs, not to mention all the people that he threw off of SNAP, are going to catch up with him before the elections.
Yeah, ARH, all politics is local, and it's the economy stupid. And you just watched a local station in the swing county of Georgia called Donald Trump a liar about 5 times. So yeah, all politics is local, and it's the economy stupid.
I think the interesting thing will be, and we'll see how it plays out, is once people get comfortable, it's only the economy stupid when things are going bad.
Yeah.
When people are comfortable, they start looking at other things.
Yeah, it's like what is it they say that like when your neighbor loses his job, it's a recession. When you lose your job, it's a depression.
Yeah, that's.
Blue.
There's
Ouch.
Blue.
Hey.
Hi, Blue.
Hi. So, have any of our people overseas seen the State of the Union?
Well, Winter's on here, and but he didn't see it because it would have been about 3 o'clock in the morning there, I guess, or 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. What are they? About 5 hours ahead of us. So
I just didn't know if they're local. Maybe tomorrow we'll know what their news says.
We got
If Winter was a good ally, he would have got up and watched that speech.
Yeah. Prof Oak 22. I believe that's a new name. Where are you? Or where are you? Typically, the stock market hits all-time highs no matter who is president.
Until it takes one of its bad nosedives, and then you're right, it goes back up again over the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard.
It has so far.
Well, the AI thing is going to come to a head because they've got so much money invested and they're not getting the return on it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go pop, I would say, within the next year.
I'm so old, I remember the first time the stock market broke 1,000.
Oh wow!
I think the AI is going to end up a little bit like the personal computer market did. I can remember my brother-in-law bought my nephew a personal computer back in 1980 or 83 or somewhere in that area right there. And most of those personal computer companies went bankrupt in the 90s.
Well, guess what? I worked for one of those computer companies, and they saw the writing on the wall, and they sold to another company all of their, and I was like, and then I was out of a job for like 6 months till they brought in another section of their company. But so I worked in one. It was 1986, I think, when they sold. January of '86, I think they sold it off to some other company that I'm sure
about right.
They were the ones that ate it. And I was like, well, why did they do that? Well, yeah, because nobody had PCs were expensive and nobody knew how to use them, and
Well, IBM came in and decided to do PCs, and they changed the market when they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Pro folks in Illinois. What's going on with Pritzker? Is he going to run for president? What do y'all think about Pritzker? He's lost weight, you know.
I like Pritzker.
He's got a cousin that has an Epstein.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hey, folk, what do you know about that?
Guy headed up,
Hyatt.
one of the hotel chains.
Hyatt,
yeah.
Yeah. I did know that they were the Hyatt family. Yeah.
I think they kind of split up all the old man's money and had a big argument over it, and so there's not a real strong connection there.
Now, Jamie, you're the Opal whisperer here. What's he talking about here? Catch any Pokemon lately, Oak? He's talking to the guy in Illinois, Oak.
Yeah, I don't know
Avatar.
what's going on with Pokemon. That would be my
Go.
that would be my son and grandson.
It's that Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about his avatar.
Yeah. Pokemon.
Pro folk, they deserve to be free. I forgot what question he's answering. I think it was my question.
Was catching Pokemon, was that like ice training?
Oh, Professor Oak is a character in the game. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
I remember when they used to have annual haggis hunts.
Oh.
Well, speaking of haggis, you never did tell us how your Scottish breakfast turned out.
I was somewhat disappointed with what I got from them. I did not like the bangers and
the bangers and mash.
Yeah. And the ham was okay. So
since that dish requires a lot of meat. The inflation report. Did you pay more for the meat than the last time you made?
Was it blood sausage? Yeah.
I ordered it from a special place that I get all of my Scottish stuff online, so they are ridiculously expensive. They're good folk, and they get stuff to you, but you pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
All Scottish stuff. Huh?
Yeah, I get a catalog that I wish my way through.
What's it called? What's the company? Scottish stuff. I'm Scottish. I'm part Scottish, Scotch Irish.
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
My ancestors were brought over by the governor of Pennsylvania to kill Indians.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm not proud of it.
No.
I've been kind of enjoying going back on the ancestry, the free one that the Mormons have.
Oh, yeah.
They've got generally they're creating a universal family tree.
Mm-hmm.
And so
really,
I've been going back, and I don't know how good the connections are, but I've been going back to. I have a lot of people that came over into the Massachusetts area, and there was one ancestor back here that did not make it on the Mayflower and was going to come on the next ship, except he died in Holland first.
Oh my goodness.
Craig, the name of the company is Scottish Gourmet USA.
Oh, well, that's easy to remember. I'm gonna look that. I'll check that out. You say it's kind of expensive though, huh?
Oh yeah, but it's good stuff. And
now,
yeah,
go ahead. I'm gonna.
I was going to tell Jack. My first set of Scots came over in the 1600s to the McCubbins to settle Maryland, and then my second wave of Scots didn't arrive until 1926 with my dad and his family. So I've got it on both sides.
Yeah, I told a friend of mine who was Polish, and his folks came over at the turn of the 20th century, and he was talking about the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island and all of that and our ancestors. And I said, you got to understand, my folks have been here for so long, we're still debating on whether the Statue of Liberty is art.
My Scottish ancestors actually came through in the, oh God, I don't remember exactly, but they had to come through Canada because they weren't accepting them through Ellis Island at the time, because that's when they were not letting the Irish or Scottish or English in.
Oh, that porous northern border.
Mm-hmm. So they had to go through Canada, and that's how my last name, everybody has seen it, is Holiday. Halliday. We have a hill in Scotland named Holiday Hill.
Oh.
Yep, we have a hill. And anyway, when they went through Scotland, or when they went through Canada, and they're registering the last name, different variations of the spelling came out. So that's why you get Holiday, Halliday, and then Holiday, and Halllyday. So you get like all these variations. So I'm like related to everybody who has the last name Holiday, because like, it's all spelt different.
So like Paul Holiday from the cooking show?
Yes. Probably? In fact, we're supposedly, I'm not for sure, that we are distant cousins to Doc Holiday.
Oh, Doc Holiday.
Oh, that's it.
And the funny thing is, my husband.
Yeah, that's how he spelled it too, wasn't it?
Holliday.
Oh, he spelled it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then my husband happens to be a great grand cousin of Jesse James.
Oh.
So when we were having our son, we kind of debated on naming him like Gunner or Hunter.
So my great grandfather knew Frank and Jesse James.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Yep. He mostly knew Frank because Frank settled, but he was that great grandfather. He was kind of a rounder. So
yeah.
Frank was kind of the sensible one, right?
He was the one that kind of had a brain.
Yeah, I think he farmed in Missouri or someplace, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he had the sense to.
Yeah, he ended up settling, living, I think, in Kansas City.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway,
on my mom's side, descended from Daniel Boone's dad through one of the brothers.
Before we run out of time, Blue, I need to get back into this because you were on top of it.
Yes.
Together we got on top of this 3 days ago. YouTube throttled our video because we were talking about it. And now, today, I'm noticing that mainstream media is 3 days behind us, but they're catching up. This story is getting legs, and I do think it's going somewhere. But now the main thing, though, is, I mean, just to back up, there is a woman who says that when she was 13, she was sexually assaulted by Trump, and she goes into graphic detail in a 30-minute video about it. And she has since pretty much disappeared. I mean, the key is, where is she? And if they can find her and she tells a credible story, I think we're in resignation country. I really do.
Well,
if this story can be found, if the public views her testimony as credible, but the key is we got to find her, because I don't know where she is. All right.
The problem with the resignation territory is you're thinking Trump's an ordinary person.
Well, I'm thinking, I think Putin is going to tell J.D. Vance to kick him out.
I mean, that could happen. He won't resign. He'll have to be, it'd have to be 25th Amendment.
I got tickled last night talking about J.D. Vance.
Opal's agreeing with you.
Clicked over on Washington Post, and they had the State of the Union going on. It was right there at the end. And Vance and what's his name?
Mike Johnson
were sitting there, and you could just see their eyes had glazed over. I didn't have any sound on. I just see the picture of him.
Well, you know, he's got to be on a lot of blood thinners. So, I mean, all they have to do is tweak his meds, and he's gone. You don't have to worry about him resigning, because he will be gone if they tweak his meds.
But I really think this is what they've been hiding all along.
Also,
this witness's testimony.
The DOJ took
the testimony
back.
is still being hidden. And I think there's a chance they don't have it because that's one of the things he stole when he took all the documents to Mar-a-Lago.
See, and the thing is, the documents that they took away that are missing from the files, they put some back. And the thing is, the testimony that they put back was on one of the Jane Does, right? Except they put her real name, they left her real name in it. So now her real name is in the files instead of her Jane Doe.
Yeah.
And she
may be in hiding.
Well, and she is. So it's very sad.
Until today, I thought the media, and so far it's MS Now and CNN that I've seen so far, but that's a start. I thought the media was just going to stay away from this, but they're onto the angle that the DOJ is hiding testimony of a witness who made credible, at least the FBI at the time thought it was credible enough to interview her, charges against Trump. And the part that we're on to, Blue, that they haven't caught up with us yet on, is that Ghislaine Maxwell has that testimony, because we did find records of where they gave that testimony to her lawyers during her trial. So she's got that testimony that they are hiding right now of a witness saying that he sexually assaulted a minor, her, when she was 13. That is in Maxwell's possession.
Well, Sasha Riley says that he is ready to testify about Lindsey Graham, Donald Trump, who else? There's like 4 or 5 people, big people, that he's ready to testify against publicly.
Well, I waited till the end to bring this up because the other day when I talked about it at the beginning and played that woman's video at the top, YouTube throttled the video. they didn't show it to anybody.
Wow.
So I've waited to the end of this one to bring it up.
Well, you know, there was Project 2025 and there's Epstein files. So, and there's going to be Sasha Riley testimony eventually, I think.
I hope so.
Supposedly
tomorrow it's Bill and Hill on the Hill.
Yes. Now they are going to only.
Is that tomorrow? Is that
but
tomorrow?
They're not going to do it live. I heard that they're going to do it.
I heard tape recorded.
Tape recorded.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't trust that.
I don't like it either.
I don't trust it. I want to see it live.
Well, and that's what it should be. They've done everything else like that. Why can't they do this one like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think it's fishy.
Yep.
Huh. Well, Pro Oak, thanks for showing up from Illinois.
Yes.
Come back.
Please come back.
And
of course, Opal. We love you, Opal.
Yeah.
And
Bot Slayer.
If you'd like to join us, we're not on YouTube. Here's the address. It's pretty easy. You can go there and comment.
Well, I'm going to say this is I said this last night on the chat. I have Missouri's filing. You could file yesterday, and so I've started supporting local people running on the Democratic ticket.
Good for you.
And I encourage everybody to do that rather than going and giving extra money to somebody that can't possibly win in another state. Look around and see who could get some help.
Yeah, I'm actually on that
as
note.
blue as it is, I have to look to other states. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think what do you got going on there? What you've got going on there in Missouri? I mean, that's important. In the state Senate, is it possible Democrats could take over the state Senate in Missouri? Jeff?
Right now, the goal for the Democrats is to at least get to where there's not a super majority in the Republicans. To whittle down their majority at least to where the Democrats can have some say in the world.
Yeah.
Because right now they don't have any, and there's been some really problems for Kansas City and St. Louis because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on that note, I'm going to wind up with a Talarico ad I saw in Texas. He's a Democrat running in that primary coming up in a week or so, I guess. And he's got a lot of appeal to across the aisle to Republican voters. And his team put this ad together, interviewing people that are former Republicans and Trump voters who are voting for this Democrat for U.S. Senate. Seems like
there's a Republican congressman in trouble down there somewhere.
Gonzalez, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even the Republicans are beating on him to resign.
Yeah.
I don't know all the details of that story, but it was notable how quickly the Republicans have abandoned the guy.
Well, I think it was, what was it? They're accusing him of sexual assault on one of his staffers.
Yeah, and now Lauren Boebert wants to know how many lawsuits have been settled for members of Congress from some sort of a congressional slush fund for sexual allegations.
Well, what I don't know is, have they opened an ethics investigation? They've got an ethics committee that's supposed to look into these things. I don't know whether or not.
It's probably run by Trump.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's Trump ethics.
Well, that's an ad.
And we know that bar's low.
This Talarico ad, we're going to go out with that.
Okay.
All right. Well, you all have a great day. I'm going to go watch a trial.
All right. Centers open at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Go to trailmix.cc for for the rest of the day. We wander in and out of there too all day long. Trailmix.cc. And if you want to watch this ad, this is Talarico, James Talarico, Democrat running for U.S. Senate in Texas. I actually think he's, well, I guess it might be saying too much, but I think he might have a shot at this thing. And he is running against Crockett for the Democratic primary. And on the Republican side, you've got the incumbent Cornyn running against the Attorney General, and who's Paxton, who's a lot of even Republicans think if he gets the nomination, he's got so much baggage that the Democrat could win. And so in about a week or so, the Democrats decide whether this new guy, Talarico, he's showing a lot of appeal to Trump and Republican voters.
A former Republican. I voted for Trump in 2024, but I'll be voting for James Talarico because he knows what working people want. He knows what the common people want.
James Talarico came on, and it just filled something that was missing. It filled what I was hoping this country stood for.
I did vote Republican in the last election. I support James Talarico's message of non-divisiveness and building unity through love.
He stands up for everybody, regardless of whether you believe in Christ or you believe in something else.
He's not left and right. He supports everybody.
I'm a former Republican. He has always been pro-dialogue and focused on building a bigger tent.
My sons, they watch Joe Rogan, so they've seen him on Joe Rogan. And they're like, wow, he's got something to say and he's backing it up.
I've actually campaigned or volunteered for Republican campaigns before. He seems to just be a truth teller. And when someone cuts through the noise and speaks truth, to me, it's very attractive as a candidate.
I feel like it's been a really long time since we've seen a very forward Democrat.
Normally, I'm pretty moderate. I could vote either way. I like him because he's anti-big money in politics.
The reason why I'm supporting James is because of the authenticity of his character and his integrity, and I'm more than happy to be supporting him, a Democrat, as a registered Republican who's been alienated from the party.
He's brought my dad and I together when we've differed on politics, and now my dad is saying he'll be voting for James instead of usually voting red.
Okay, I'm Lady Mau Mau, Craig's built-in emergency brake. If this wasn't enough for you, sign up for the newsletter. It's free, it's thoughtful, and it occasionally makes sense.